Everybody. All right. Bam. Kapow. And let me just see. I'm over there. That's beautiful. And I'm over here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Sharon. Batting first for the New York Yankees, Sharon Paulson, ladies and gentlemen. Sharon, how are you? Hey, I realized something in my olden age. Let me see if I can get here. Bam. Yes. There I am. All right. So, hey, Anthony, I forgot to share. Sonny and Cher, I forgot to share on Facebook. Yeah, so let me see if I can go there now. Share to a group. Group hugs. Okay, so remember I used to do this and it would take like 2 minutes and I totally forgot about it. And I was like, why aren't I getting like thousands of views on Facebook anymore? And then it was like, oh, this is why, you big dummy. And I was like, okay, so I'm sharing right now, as we speak. I mean, can you believe it? Yes, it's. Oh wow, that's really weird. Okay, I don't know about that. Yes. You betcha. Oh my God, I have like these weird. Oh my God, I got spammed. Let's see, bam. Spam, that's okay. Spam is good. You ever have spam? Anthony, you ever eat spam? It's quite the something. All right. The Hudson Valley. Virtual jam. Okay, jam along with me, you virtual people. All right. Bam. Boom. Pow. Pow. Right in the kisser. Our friends in Chicago. And then there's the jazz nerds. All the gypsy groups. No Gibson tonight. I can't do the official Gibson page. But I could do the jazz spot. Bam, boom, pow, zip, zang. Gypsy jazz in the UK. That would be Robin Nolan and all those guys over there. Lots of great guys over there. Bam. Brother Legrand group? Brother Legrand? I'm afraid to click on that because I am not worthy. Bam, bam, bam. Poo, bow, bow. Stream it there. Stream it everywhere. Ooh. Oh, two of my faves. The 100,000 Guitarists, followed by the 50,000 Guitar Group. They should get together. I keep saying that. I haven't seen it happen yet, though. I noticed that I got to go through my groups because I've been hacked and I have some very inappropriate groups that might be funny if I accidentally clicked on them and they'd be like, what is this? Okay, oops, I'm getting near the end. Boom, boom, bing, boom, pow, zap, boom, zap Brannigan, boom. I grew up in Yonkers, I did. And one more. Okay, I'm done. My mother's here. Lydia's here. Have no fear, Lydia's here. Too bad I gave up drinking beer. Where was I? Oh, yes. Welcome to another Tuesday night live stream. And, Prince Canias is here. Hi, Prince. Hello, sir. Hello to my friends on Facebook. Hello to my friends on YouTube. Hello to my friends on Instagram. Hello to my friends on LinkedIn. Welcome, everybody. It's me, Doug Munro, your humble host. And the title of tonight's episode, our live stream, is Djangology. And that's a song by Django Reinhardt. And I'm going to play a bunch of Django tracks. And if my sister Linda comes on, I'm going to play a Vince Guaraldi track. Although I'm going to probably play it anyway. But she wanted to hear this track last week. And I was like, okay. You know, it is the week before Halloween. And as you can see, we have Mr. Frogsworth dressed up like the that character from the Scream movies, and the mask like takes up his whole being. But you know, so you could see here I have my gypsy guitar, and I forgot to change the string type I'm using tonight. But I am using labella strings, but I'm using the Gypsy Jazz 10s, 10 gauge. The first string is 10, and then whatever the others are. That's what we're doing. So what should I start with? Well, since we're doing Djangology, Djangology is actually a song written by Django Reinhardt. This is one of his later works, because obviously he must have been starting to listen to bebop, because there was a lot of, ornithology and all these ology songs by Charlie Parker and others of the beboppers. And so Django wrote a Djangology. Yes. And this has a very interesting chord progression. And I guess the consensus is that it's in the key of G major, but it starts a tritone away on C sharp or D flat, half diminished. Then it goes to a full diminished chord down a half step, then to G over B, then to a B flat diminished, and then we just do a regular old 2, 5, 1, and then we gotta get back to this chord. And for some reason, I always hear this like minor 2, 5. And so I stick that in there. So here I'm gonna run the changes for you while I build my loop. I know that the other week somebody said, "Oh, so you're playing to tracks," and I'm like, "Well, no, I'm creating a loop as right here, live, right in front of you, like a cooking show. I'm making you dinner while you watch. So I'm making music while you watch me. There's no mirrors, there's no backing tracks, nothing up my sleeve. Hey, Rocky. Never mind. Okay, so here we go. Gonna lay down the chords to Djangology. Gotta get that groove in my head. All those chords. Now just 2, 5, 1. Now I do a little turnaround. Back to the C sharp. Minor 4. Up a half step. It's 5 chord. Up another half step. It's 5 chord. And that's it. Ernie Sork is here. All right. Good. All right. Yeah, from Swing Set. Plays with my man Ernie Pugliese. Yeah, great. So happy to see you here, Julie. Everybody say hi to Julie. Terrific musician, singer, player, band leader. She's happening. Ernie Sights, the man of the hour, the man with the power. Magic fingers. Yeah. So there's two Ernies, two musical Ernies that I work with. Ernie Pugliese or Ernie Pugliese and Ernie Sights. Ernie Sights, the singing cowboy, but much more than that. I call it Americana. He is an amazing singer. He's also a great songwriter. And he has a repertoire of probably, I don't know, 1,000 songs, ranging from true cowboy songs to, we do Grateful Dead, we do Allman Brothers, we do Jim Croce, we do pop songs, we do Autumn Leaves, we do I'm Confessin'. He's the real deal. Just like Julie and just like the other Ernie. Yeah. Larry Gindolf is here. All right, Larry, welcome. Speaking of the Grateful Dead, I see your little, what is that called? Your emoji or whatever that is. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, and we got some people over on the Instagram, which is a shame because you don't get to see it on the chat bar. And I realize, thanks to Restream, that Facebook can, if you're on, well, I don't know if you could see it if you're on Facebook, but if you're on YouTube, you can see all the Facebook chats because the Restream robot puts them on the YouTube. And I hope the reverse is true. I hope. Let's see. Oh, Zach Unkenholtz is on there. Check me out. I'm awesome. Oh, man. Our friends from the old East End and then the newer place, restaurant in Greenwich, Connecticut. Yeah. Cool. So many people that I know on tonight. It's scary. Better not screw this up. It's probably too late already. But yeah. Djangology. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do another. Oh, here's I did that kind of like semi-peppy one. And now I'm going to do a Tracy Chiaffi is here. New listener, sounding great. Thank you, Tracy. Welcome. Everybody welcome Tracy. Let's make her feel welcome and give her a huge round of applause. Tracy, all right. Spread the word, spreading the love. Glad to have you here. I'm going to do a song called Blues and Minor. And in the English, people just call it minor blues. But the original way is blues and minor. And it's in G minor, which is really not the saddest of all minor keys, but it's pretty darn sad. And it's funny, the intro of the song is apropos for the upcoming Halloween celebration next week, because the intro is. Isn't that funny? This is the chords. So it's just a 12-bar blues, so it doesn't take long to go through. Oh, look at that. That's my loop. Nice, huh? I'll try again. Oh, no, I won't try with that. Okay, hold on. My pedal is slipping all over the road. I hope you're recording. Big old minor 4 chord. Back to the minor this recorded. So good, I'm going to do it again. And this is a Django solo, his solo. Linda's here. Got your song, Linda. Now check this out. It's too cool. By Menon. So my sister Linda is here. Linda McLucky. Little round of applause for my sister. My mom's here, Lydia Levy. For those of you that are new here, Lydia, that's my mother. Different last name, but her genes and her blood are coursing through my veins. Coursing. Okay, Anthony liked that. Good. Yeah, so I rarely do that. Lisa Johnson from Philly. Yes, nice. That was funky and fun. And believe me, people from Philly knows what's funky and what is fun. Lisa Johnson, everybody. Oh, this is a good night. I'm so happy to see everybody and lots of new people. Let's see. Zach Unkenholtz over on Instagram said, I'd love to watch you follow people playing a soundtrack for their day. That would be hysterical, huh? I'd be running behind people. Yeah. Don't get me started. So Linda's here. Let's have a beer. Linda's here. So Linda, last week you were like, you're going to play the Great Pumpkin Waltz. And so I practiced it. Phil's here too. Phil Litowski. Coursing through my veins. Good name for a tune. Hey, speaking of tunes, ladies and gentlemen, I recorded the sixth, yes, or the fifth, no, the sixth and final track for my upcoming limited run EP, only available on vinyl. I did the sixth track, and I gotta say, I think I outdid myself. I picked an old Django song that none of you are gonna know. It is called Brick Top, and if you look it up, or it's on YouTube. Just do Django Reinhardt Brick Top. I'd play it for you, but the second that the nanobots would realize here on the live stream that I'm playing a copyrighted song, I would disappear from your view. So I can't do that. I could maybe play a little bit of a rough mix for you. Let's see if I could do that. But the way that I do it is much, much, much different than the way that Django Reinhardt did it. But it's so cute because it's just this it's this little melody. It's just like pop, 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 pop. And it sort of reminds me also of a Miles Davis song called You and I. So anyway, so check this out. I hope this doesn't blast our speakers out. Where are you now? Are you here? No. There we go. So I'll just play a little bit of this for you. I shouldn't get blocked on this. Oh, there we go. Finger snaps. Yeah. This is the whole tune. And then I go crazy. Come on now. That's a clavinet. Tracy likes it. All right, so that's a little taste for your taste buds of what's to come. So, sorry, stop. Okay, so so this recording is very different from my others. Because I wrote these songs, when I couldn't play. You better stop before the bots get you. No, they can't get me for that because that's my stuff. It's not copyrighted. My mom said, "Don't forget Linda's track." Yeah, Mom, give me a second. I'm talking here, right? Oh, my mother. Yeah, damn. Give me a second. So anyway, now Mom, you made me completely lose my train of thought. Oh, I know. So this recording I did with no intention of ever playing this stuff live. My feeling was that I just wanted to make a record because I couldn't play and I wanted to do something. So I did something. But it actually turned out pretty good. So I'm going to release it. And of course, I'd be very happy to go and play this stuff eventually live. But it would literally be a 6-piece band, to go out and do it. So we couldn't go to play it in a pizza restaurant. We'd have to go on the big stage. And maybe festivals or something, because it would cost a lot of money to get 6 people to come and learn the 6 songs, and plus we'd probably need more than 6 songs to do a show. All right, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna play the Great Pumpkin Waltz by Vince Guaraldi for my sister Linda. Okay, I got to get in that Vince Guaraldi mood. Dave Goldstein. The Knicks are getting killed. That's not good. That's not good. The Yankees won. That's good. The poor Mets lost, which is sad, but they had a hell of a season. Jeffrey Boyle is here. Awesome. John Codman is over on Instagram. John. Yeah, I wish the Instagram feed came on the regular feed, but it doesn't. All right, that sip of water, that swipe of my nose, put me in the mood. I think that's probably a good tempo. You know this melody. Key change to the bridge. Pedal that G note. G major to C minor 6. Now we walk down some nice chords. G major, G flat augmented, F6, G7 sharp 5. Back to the beginning we go for the final A section. This is such a groovy tune. go, there you go, there you glow. There you glow. Yes. Let's see. Glenn Michael Thompson is here. Our man up in the great north, Canada. Yes. Let's see. If you love Charlie Brown, hit the like button. If you hate Charlie Brown, hit the like button. Let's see. Did you see, bro, how many loved it? Yes, I know. It's a good one. It is a good one. Yeah, I really hate that the Charlie Brown specials are no longer on regular TV. And if you don't subscribe to whatever service they're on, you can't see them. You know, they should be like, they should be for everybody. They should be everywhere, you know? It's kind of lame. Kind of lame-ish. So there you go. We got our little pre-Halloween in. We got it in. Oh, yes, we did. So now I'm going to do a song. This is for everybody. I mean, all these songs are for y'all. But this happens to be a fave. Oh, Jim Capel is here. Yeah. All right. This happens to be a favorite of our friend Anthony. And so Anthony, this one's for you and for everybody, but you know what I mean. What was the name of that song, Tracy said? That's called The Great Pumpkin Waltz. Ooh, sorry. There we go. The Great Pumpkin Waltz by Vince Guaraldi. And if you've never checked out Vince Guaraldi, just, if you have any streaming service, and if you don't, you could just go on YouTube. And he did all the Charlie Brown stuff. That's what he's really known for. But he had a hit song with Cast Your Fate to the Wind, which helped inspired my song, Cast Your Fate to the Wind, Cried Mary, which inspired, I don't think it inspired anybody, but he inspired me and a lot of other people. Yeah. Okay, so where was I? Ah, yes, Anthony Peralta. A little Bossa Dorado. And actually, this is not a Django song. It was written by Dorado Schmidt, but all the Gypsy guys play it. Love it. What's not to love? It has the 007 beginning. Come on. What's not to love? I got it. my menin. Borelli fingers. I wish I wish I was a fish. Because fishes have a better life than people, in case you didn't know that. All right, good. Yeah, Borelli Legren, our man, our main man. Yeah, with my little wonky finger. Boy, this thing really bugs me. But it doesn't hurt. That's the good thing. That's the good news. I'm able to practice. I can play. But it's numb. It's hard as a rock. It's unyielding. It's logy. But other than that, it's great. Great. All right. I need a sip of agua frio. Although this isn't really that cold, but it's good though. It's delicious. Speaking of delicious, Kathy made us a wonderful dinner tonight with a caprese. What is it called? The big beefsteak tomatoes slices with mozzarella, and then we grow basil, so we have our own basil on top. Mwah. Mwah. And she made flounder in like a yellow French lemon sauce. Yeah. It was delish. And a baked potato. But be that as it may, I don't know what made me think of that. Anthony says, Doug, I know you and Ernie will rock that one at Walktoberfest. Yes, this Saturday. If you've never been, there's a walkway over the Hudson River. So if you live here on the right coast, bruschetti. No, it's bruschetti is when they put that stuff on the little piece of toast. This is stuff on. It's just on a tomato. It's a slice of tomato, a piece of mozzarella, and then the green stuff. Yeah. Kathy sounds like a true foodie. Oh, she's unbelievable. Yeah. Caprese. There you go, Tracy. See, there you go. See if we all work together. Oh, man, Will Lee is on. Oh, my gosh. Well, one of the most dangerous band in the world, the Letterman Band, the most dangerous bass player in the world, ladies and gentlemen, Will Lee. Old friend for many, many, many years. I knew Will Lee before there was a Letterman show, and he played in a band called the 24th Street Band. And he knocked my socks off before anybody knew anything or thought anything. But I knew. Those guys, what a band that was. And yeah, so Will, I'm so glad you tuned in. He's over on Instagram. So Will, you can't see all our chatting over here. But everybody wishes you a happy, and the best of everything continued for you, bro. He's still on the scene, as relevant as ever. You know, I love the Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the Terminator movies. He said this. And if you interpret that, what he said was, I am old, but I'm not obsolete. And I love that, like we can't help, we're going to grow old, but that doesn't automatically mean that our stuff can't be happening and that we can't move forward or progress, Oh, yeah, Phil over here. Will, you can't see our chat here, but one of our friends over here said his dad was the dean at University of Miami when I was there. That's right. Bill Lee was Will's dad. And Bill was also the president of the International Association of Jazz Educators. And that's how I got to know Bill Lee many years ago. We're going back 30 years. But yeah, what a great dude, great guy. And you could tell because he had a great son. Because Will is not only like the most killing bass player you've ever seen, but he's just a great cat. What can you say? All right, be that as it may, I must progress and do another song, much to my chagrin. I think I'm going to really go out on a limb. So now I'm going to really hang myself because I'm going to probably do the hardest song I'm going to try tonight. But I just love this song so much that I always want to play it. And I think the more I play it, maybe the better I'll get at it. But this is a Django Reinhardt song called Improvisation Number 2. And you don't usually see people playing this live because it's really hard to pull off. It's got a lot of working parts, a lot of different techniques, but I'm going to give it a shot. So Django, please forgive my mistakes because I mean this. I bring this with love and respect for you, bro. right. There you go. So there you go. That's a scary song, but I think I did okay. I'm gonna give myself a little round of applause. Anthony David says that guitar sounds beautiful, an amazing performance of a complex piece. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's just one of my faves. I mean, to me, that kind of like says everything there is to say about Django Reinhardt and the times that he lived in. You know, it's got that gypsy passion, it's got that late romantic classical music. It has the swing feel of New York City swing in the 30s. It's just, you know, it's definitely a thing. You know, it's a thing. B versus S is here. BVS. Lisa liked it. Thank you, Lisa. Whew. Yeah, I really enjoy playing that, you know, and hopefully someday I'll play it like ooh perfect. But you know, I still get a kick out of it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's go a little off the deep end. How about a little Caravan? I know Sharon, you really like Caravan. I mean, I like it too, and I'm sure everybody does. But Sharon especially. And Sharon is coming out with me and Ernesto to the Walktober Fest. Oh, was that what I was talking about when I forgot my train of thought? That Saturday, we're playing. The time changed. Our time is going to be from 1 till 3. It's on the walkway over the Hudson River Bridge. We're going to be on the west side. It doesn't really matter because if you park, like say you live on the east side of the Hudson and you park by the walkway bridge, you just walk across the bridge. There will be. If you're on the left side of the bridge, the Jersey side, we're over there already. But if you've never done the walkway over the Hudson, you got to do it. It's I highly recommend it. Highly. And then this Sunday, I'm guessing this may be our last Sunday because I don't know how long the weather's gonna hold out. But I'm doing a gig on Sunday with the other Ernie, with Mr. Ernie Seitz. We're playing. I think this is gonna be our fourth time. I think so. That we're gonna be at Salinger's. We are, maybe not. Yeah, yeah. It's not our fourth week, but yeah, it's gonna be our fourth time. I think that we did like a Saturday, then we did a Saturday and a Sunday, and then we did a Sunday, and now we're doing another Sunday. We're doing this Sunday from noon until 3. Last week it was so busy, we played from noon until 4. And let me tell you, well, if you haven't seen Ernie Sites, you got to come out. And yeah, he's just fantastic. You're gonna love him, and he's a serious cat. I mean, he is. You know, he's toured all over the world, all over the country. You know, he's yeah. Keith Witherspoon, that first 007 song was very hip and jazzy. Thank you. Yeah, that was Bossa Dorado, written by Dorado Schmidt. And that 007 intro, that's literally the intro on the song. Can you dig it? You know, and I love that, you know, how the rest of the world kind of assimilates our pop culture and our popular music. It's, you know, it's really pretty slick. But anyway, so Saturday, me and Ernie Pugliese, and Sunday, me and Ernie Seitz at Salinger's Orchard. It's off of Exit 8 in Brewster, off of 684. And we're outside, and it's an apple farm, and they have 2 different food trucks, plus the orchard itself. They, of course, have apples, but they also have, you know, all the pastry, the apple cider donuts, and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's a good time, I got to tell you. And if you like to drink booze, they even have a young lady there, very nice. She has a little kiosk selling the hard stuff. I think, and also the soft stuff like beer. Michael Jalunas says, "Wow, it's the Doug Munro." Yes, in the flesh. I know it's hard to believe. Still here after all these years. I think I have your book. He's talking about probably Swing to Bebop, a book I wrote in the year of our Lord 2000. And I was writing some books for Warner Brothers Publishing, which was like having a major record deal. It was just amazing. It was so awesome. Did 3 books for them, and then they sold the publishing arm of the company. It went to Alfred Music. I did one more book, and then that was it. Yeah, but that's me. I am that Doug Munro. You may remember me from such famous movies as D minor 7. Okay, yeah. I still have people contact me to this day. Do you have the music files for that? Because it would come with a CD, and their CD would be like completely warped or missing or something. And I still think I have the sound files still to this day. Oh, but for Sharon Caravan, yeah, got to get jacked up here, ready to play. Yeah, that's the one. Enough of that. There you go, Sharon. Yes. What's Barney Miller? Yes, Barney Miller was a. Wasn't that the Barney Miller theme? I don't know. Maybe it was Sanford and Son. I thought it was the Barney Miller theme. I could be wrong. What do I know? Barney Miller, Bob Newhart, Starsky and Hutch. Yeah. The 1970s. Yes. Linda said, great show. I got to go to an overnight. Thanks for the great pumpkin walls. You do know I'll ask for it again. You know that. Yeah, so if you don't know, my sister Linda lives up in beautiful Kingston, New York, upstate. And, oh, Glenn, thank you. And she has a gigantic pet sitting service. Kind of started as like a little side hustle, and now it's a giant hustle. Sometimes a hassle. But, yeah. Yeah, Barney Miller set up the genre for cop shows of later years. Yep. All right, so maybe this is a good time to say goodnight. We had a nice hour. You guys went way over the 100 chat because I get like I get a little thing from the Restream robot going, "You've hit 100 chats," and we hit 100 chats about 100 chats ago. So that was great, great. Oh yeah. Glenn said having trouble typing. That's okay. Dopug. That's a good one. My favorite one is somebody put a H at the end of my first name. So if you have Doug and you put a H at the end, you get Doe. Doe. So I like that. But Dopug is good too. That could be like my, what is that called? Like when you write a book, but you don't use your regular name? That would be mine. It would be like, by Dopug. Yeah. Sharon says, smash my like button. Yes. We're a very vocal group tonight. Yes, Julie. I love that. I really like that. And I want to say thank you to all my friends over on Instagram. And, of course, everybody on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn. I didn't see any people coming over from LinkedIn on the chat bar this week. But I know you're out there. And also, just for future reference, don't be shy. Come on. You are welcome. Everyone is welcome. And a lot of the friendships that have been made here literally have been made in the chat bar. So that's a pretty cool thing. And there's Michael Jalunas or Galunas said, do you do this regularly? Yes, Michael, every single Tuesday night. And check this out. Let's see. What am I going to do, Michael? So since you're new, I'm going to direct you over here to my website. So that's a little QR code. If you click on that, it probably takes you to my merch page. But once you're there, go to my homepage and you could sign up for my my newsletter. I send out a newsletter every week, and it says, what I'm doing, where I'm playing, and you also get a free download every week, every single week, a free download. And also, if you'd also like, you can come over here to my Patreon site. And I do lessons every week. You'll see them on YouTube. You should go up. If you're not on YouTube now, please go and subscribe. If you are on YouTube, please subscribe. So this way you'll get notified. And I do at least a couple of uploads every week. So, so do that. And, yeah, and so what I was saying about the Patreon is that I do like these little mini lessons, and there's charts for them. And if you want the chart, you got to join my Patreon, which is really cheap. It's like $12 a month. And if you don't want to do that, you literally can buy any chart for $12. So there's, whatever. Just trying to keep on the wheels on the bus from falling off. And so every little bit helps. And yeah. Yeah, this was great. I had a great time. Nobody got hurt. We had no major catastrophes. I had one loop mishap in the beginning where it looped like one beat of something for some reason. But other than that, technology worked great today. And So yeah, let's see. Saturday, me and Ernie Pugliese at the what is it called? Walktoberfest in the on the Hudson River Walk Bridge. Oh, and there's gonna be all kinds of food trucks in there. It's like a whole scene. It's like well, it's a festival. It's Walktoberfest, so it's happening, and there's acts going on after us, before us, around us, on top of us, and yeah, yeah. Glenn says, "I like your mini lesson. It's good." Uh, that Looper is a decent guitarist. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. I think you also said before, I thought I invented the minor seven chord. Yeah. Yeah. It takes me back to my days teaching at Purchase College before there was a jazz program, and you'd get these kids coming in going, check this out, man. Like, check this out. Yeah. Like they invented, like G, C, and D, that progression. But yeah, Shannon said, will Kathy join us this Saturday? I don't know. It depends on what she's got going on. She is a very vibrant person with an intense, in-your-face lifestyle, doing her own thing. So I am not sure if my wife Kathy will be with us, but we'll see. I don't know. And I believe that's all I've got to say. Saturday at the Walktoberfest, and Sunday at Salinger's Orchard. If you've never been to Salinger's and you're in the area, somewhere around Brewster, anywhere, in Putnam County or Upper Westchester County, or you should really go. It's a scene. It's something. They got locally sourced honey, which I personally love. I get the wildflower honey. Sharon said, "What about one more song?" For you, Sharon, I'd do anything. For you, dear, anything. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. Little douce ambiance. Hey, Bill Morton. Bill Morton wants another tune. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Morton, our Chicago friend from WZRD, and also working with the great Kate Smith, the promoter team, part of the promotion team of Kate Smith. Let's see. Michael said there's a lot of cool rock walls and chambers in Putnam County, for sure. Yeah, and SUNY New Paltz is super famous for that. No Freebird, huh? Okay. All right, if you insist. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I know. Nice chords. Woo! Up a half step. Everybody. Douce ambiance. You are correct, Nancy. Yes, yes, yes. Douce ambiance. There you go. Matthew said, "This is great." Well, thank you, Matt. Really appreciate it. One extra song for Sharon. You know, the crowd is pumped for music tonight. Yes. But I got to remember, I got to rest my little warped finger, you know? Don't want to wake up tomorrow like, hey. No. But I do feel good. Thanks, Julie. Appreciate it. And I really do appreciate you all. This is definitely one of the musical highlights of every week is coming on here and playing for you nice people. And, is that in the real book? There is, Michael, actually a gypsy real book. And if you have the real book, you know, the little app, you can search, and there are gypsy libraries that you could load into the iReal. But the only thing is they don't have the melodies, which is a drag. But if you look online, there's actually gypsy fake books with melodies and everything, you know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that looper really knows his chords. That's too funny. I love that. Yes. Yes, the looper behaved. Only had that one hiccup. All right. So yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I thank you. And yeah. Oh, Neil Alexander is over on Instagram. Neil, another incredible journeyman, musician, composer, inventor, synthesizer whiz. I mean, oh, also, you know, straight up piano. But he's yeah, he's a cat. He's a cat. And I'm just honored that all these people came on to look at me and go, "You idiot." No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. All right. So that's it. I will see you. Hopefully, I'll be here next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And until then, as always, I wish you love, peace, and just a little bit of that funky chicken grease. Yeah. All right. See you next week.